Hey guys, I don't normally do like announcement videos like that, but I mean it's really tough to do this. But I just really want to turn on the camera and show you my stories about what really meant a lot to me. But right now, I wanted to tell you all about what's just happened on Sunday morning. So what really happened was Sunday morning. I woke up, I had my usual breakfast. One of my friends texted me and said, "Oh, have you heard about Barry Chuckle?" And they actually told me the news, and I was in deep shock. I went into BBC News, I went to different news sources to check it out, and it was definitely real. And now is the time for me to tell you all about it. That Barry Chuckle, aka Barry Elliot, that's his real name, has unfortunately passed away. He was 73, and the main suffocation for his death was due to a short period of ill health. He was a very healthier man no matter what. I mean, he kept himself much as healthy as possible so he can easily entertain a lot of people from kids to adult, throughout the whole time as the Chuckle Brothers, along with his brother Paul, also known as Paul Elliot or Paul Chuckle. So, as I'm reading the news, the entertainer whose real name was Barry Elliot started in the Chuckle Brothers with his brother Paul Chuckle, on the BBC between 1987 and 2009, has sadly passed on. So Paul made a comment and said, and I quote, I think this is really strong, "I've not just lost my brother, I've lost my theatrical partner of many years, and my very best friend." That was an incredibly strong statement coming from Paul Chuckle. For him to go through in such a difficult time like this, it was basically affected me reading this message or reading the news about Barry Chuckle being passed away. It kind of bring humongous sadness to my face. I've been to the new theatres, also known as the Apollo Theatre, dated back in 2001, where I first time saw the Chuckle Brothers perform, and the best thing watching them was getting to meet the Chuckle Brothers in person for the first time at an autograph session. They were so kind, they were very respectful, and they have been extremely respectful ever since then, and they have never ever changed their attitude. They have never changed their personality whatsoever. They have absolutely kept it composed. They have absolutely kept it the same. It was so difficult for other TV comedians out there, for people who are absolutely entertaining, and after that they get accused of something what they just done wrong, and then it kind of actually feels that I've changed my mind in liking them. There has been some other TV comedians that were like this before I ended up changing my mind for not liking them because they have done some stupid things in their life. But if you take a look at Paul Chuckle and Barry Chuckle, I mean, their originality had never died whatsoever. This was the reason why that many of the children who'd grown up in the 90s, grown up in the 2000s, watched the Chuckle Brothers, or they learned about the Chuckle Brothers, made themselves laugh, or made them laugh. They just really loved the show, because it made the whole children laugh when they do some sorts of funny things, they make mistakes, they make up some other random stuff up. It makes it pitch perfect for people to enjoy such comedy times. Doing all of this for this program for so many years, back in the 80s until the end of 2009, I suppose. I think it was probably 2009. Nobody people would think that the Chuckle Brothers would ever succeed. It never bored the hell out of me by watching the Chuckle Brothers whatsoever. I mean, every time when the Chuckle Brothers come on, like every afternoon, and I can tell you a story about it. Every single time I come home from school, after 10 to 4 or before 10 to 4 or 5 to 4, whatever what time it's on, I would just literally put on the VHS, hit record, and record the episode of the Chuckle Brothers. Why did I do it? It's been my favourite programs of all time. I mean, obviously, there are some repeats and some different channels, but after you watch this, there are no repeats. Watching the Chuckle Brothers on VHS basically made a lot more sense because I can go and rewind it back and watch it over and over again. That really put a smile onto my faces. The one thing I love about the Chuckle Vision is that they don't have TV commercials, and that's what made the show even more special. And that's the reason why I kind of stood around watching the Chuckle Vision, because no TV adverts, it's just straightly free onto the television, as long as we have TV license, of course. But in any case, it seriously has been one of the top rated programs for children to watch this. I mean, it's the best children's program, and it made a lot of sense. And I can remember they've won some talent shows back in the 60s, 1960. Yeah, Opportunity Knocks. I think it was, at that time, was on ITV, believe it or not. That's quite strange. They won it in 1967, a year before my mum and dad got married. Interesting. They have won another one in 1970s, which was called New Year's or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, New Faces in 1974. So they've won both talents. And they started the Chucklevision program in the 80s, and that's what made it a lot more special. It went on for nearly 20 years. Good gosh. It was amazing because the children loves a lot of funny stuff. They want to be laughed, they wanted to see something, they want to feel cheered up. It really made more sense. Even though when Chucklevision ended in 2009, Paul and Barry went on to do lots of tours. They went on to continue to get their health out, be a bit more energetic, and do a lot more shows all around the world. And they have done so well. They came back in Oxford for tours, and I just couldn't believe that, and how it made me smile to see them again. Even though at the age of 28, I believe, I think it was 28 or 29. I think it was the age of 27 or 28. Days before my birthday, I get to see the Chuckle Brothers in the theatre for one more time. Being a kid in my childhood has been one of my favourites to watch the Chuckle Brothers, and I've watched it with my good friend of mine who was also into the Chuckle Brothers. Sadly enough, now we're in 2018, Barry Chuckle was sadly passed away, leaving 50 years of laughter as his legacy, which is something very special. And it is really true, the whole legacy that he left behind, been paid tribute to Barry Chuckle, from family, from friends, to loved ones. No one will ever forget what Barry did. And he was an incredibly, such a wealthy, healthy, hard-working man to make to what it is today. He changed my life as well. He changed everyone's life as a children or as a kid. A lot of people were a fan of the Chuckle Brothers. A lot of them. For those of people who don't know about Paul and Barry Chuckle, where they came from the town of Rotherham. They support Rotherham United Football Club. They have wives as well. Even though when they're actually grown old and how their life has changed to a different one, they did something much more special. And as soon as they kept something really, really special and they still got it, they created a new show called The Chuckle Time, which is going to be aired on Channel 5 throughout April. And sadly enough, and this is why I feel really bad, I've kind of missed some few episodes of it, but I'm going to somehow try and catch up to it and watch The Chuckle Time. Anyways, I just really wanted to tell you all about it. I know this video is going to be a little bit short. I just wanted to personally thank Barry Chuckle for making the Chuckle Brothers as fun as possible. With the help of Paul Chuckle, you've made it even much more extraordinary. If Paul Chuckle was doing the show alone with the tribute to Barry Chuckle, it would be even more special, and it would have been sad that if the whole entire Chuckle Brothers has passed away, but the legacy will be remembered forever. Barry Chuckle, thank you very much for the time that you have made all the fans, like all of us, a lot more special. You've changed our lives as well, and I want to thank you very much, personally, for making the TV program as fun and entertaining than any other TV program, with all due respect. And thank you guys for having the opportunity to have a discussion with you guys on what has been going on for me, after reading the news on Barry Chuckles' death. It was really tough, and I might as well just turn on the camera and just tell you all about it. But hopefully you understand why I haven't been doing this vlog for quite a while. Other than that, stay tuned to another vlog, which was day before the death, I would say, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.